Hey guys, so let's get started. I'm going to start by priming my eyes as always with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and then we're going to move on to the eyeshadow. I'm starting with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm first going to take the shade Raw Sienna as my transition color, just going back and forth in the crease with a fluffy brush. And then I'm going to go to a denser crease brush, and I'm going to take the color Love Letter, which is a fuchsia matte shade. I just saw this color and wanted to find a way to use it because it's so beautiful. It reminds me of fall, and I really want to focus on the cranberry and reddish tones in this look. So I'm taking this in the crease, but I'm also going to bring it down on the eyelid on the inner and outer corner using the same brush. So going back and forth in the crease and then dragging it to the inner and outer part of the lid as well. Now I'm going to take Cherry Cola from Makeup Geek, which is a burgundy matte shade. It has a lot of red in it, but it has a brown base. So I'm using this in the crease to fuse the fuchsia and the brown together, so that way they don't look like two completely opposite colors. This really ties the two shades together. Now I'm going to take the foiled eyeshadow in Showtime from Makeup Geek. This is a metallic burgundy with brownish red undertones. Goes with the theme of the look, just like all the other colors we've used, and it really makes the eyes sparkle and pop, but it's not over the top. It's just enough. After I apply the lid shade, I'll usually go back with a crease brush just to blend everything out a little bit further. I don't know about you guys, but I need a little coffee motivation to do my eyeliner. I swear eyeliner could smell fear, so I've got to be like game face on. So I'm going to wing out my eyeliner with the NYC liquid liner, and then I'm going to curl my lashes, add mascara, and then add falsies. I'm going to be using the Koko Goddess lashes. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take NYX Angel Veil as my primer to prime my skin. It's going to make foundation look a lot nicer on top. Then for my base, I'm going to use the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and some of the Cover FX drops in the shade Moonlight. And I'm going to mix these together and apply it with my Beauty Blender. These Cover FX drops are amazing. They make any foundation look luminous, but it doesn't make me look oily. Like, I can't even describe to you. It just makes the foundation look even better than it already does on its own. And I've been obsessed with them. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Light Medium. This is the first time I had ever used this concealer, and I have to say I really like it so far. First impressions, I think it's amazing. It's really full coverage and it looks really flawless on the skin, and it blended out really easily. So far I'm really liking it. If you guys have tried it, let me know down below, but I love the color and I love the way that it looked on the skin. So I'm just blending this out with my Beauty Blender. A little of this product goes a long way. It's really pigmented. So after I blend that out, I'm going to bake my concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, just so everything stays. And while that bakes on the face, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I've been getting a ton of questions about my eyebrows lately. Am I doing something different? What am I doing? I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz to fill them in, which has been a staple for my eyebrows for years. The only thing I've been doing differently is making them a little bit longer on the inner part of my eye and then trying to extend the tail a little bit longer. So for those of you who've been asking, that's all that I've been doing. Now I'm going to dust off all the excess powder from baking and then move on to finish the eyes. I'm going to take this Colourpop Gold eyeliner. This is in the shade Get Paid. It's a really beautiful pop of gold on the inner part of the eye, and I love the way it complements the other tones on the eyes. And then I'm going to go back to Cherry Cola and a pencil brush and place it on the lower lash line just to place that color, blend it a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with a bigger brush. This is a little crease brush, and take this on the lower lash line to really drag that shadow downwards, buff it out, and make it a little bit more dramatic. I like to squint my eyes when I'm doing this because it creates a little cup underneath of the eyes, and it just helps me blend. Now to contour, I'm going to use the Tarte contour palette. You guys, this has been my staple for months. I feel like it's been almost a year. Whenever this came out, I've been obsessed with it ever since. I'm going to take my NARS Ita brush first with the darkest color in the palette to kind of create that little definition on my nose and in my cheekbones. And then I take my big fluffy Morphe brush and I buff out that contour, and this gives me the most beautiful contour, you guys. I've tried other things and I just can't get away from using this method and these products because it's just my all-time favorite. Like, it gives me the most beautiful contour. I'm just not really into the really harsh contour anymore. I like it a little bit softer. Moving on to blush, I'm going to take Melba from MAC, which is a soft, neutral peachy color, and just dust it right above the contour and then a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Now I'm going to highlight with Becca Champagne Pop. Now I always get questions on my highlight, how do you get it so intense? It's not like I apply one layer and it's that intense. Like I will apply layer after layer after layer until I get it as intense as I want it. So that's what I'm showing you a little bit of today. Like I've applied, a couple layers, but girl, I'm gonna keep going until I get it just as intense as I want it. So keep bathing in it until you get it the way that you want. If you want it natural, just do a small little layer. I'm also gonna take some of Champagne Pop on the inner corners of my eyes. And don't forget mascara on your lower lashes. I can't tell you how many times I forget to put mascara on my lower lashes. To finish with a lip color, I'm going to take Makeup Forever 3C Lip Pencil. It's one of my staple lip pencils. It goes with everything. I'm just going to outline and fill in my lips. I always use a lip pencil. I love using lip liners. I feel like it makes your lipstick look a lot cleaner. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I'll hold lipsticks up to my outfit to see if I like the color. So I decided to go with Anastasia Stripped Liquid Lipstick. It's a matte nude shade with a little bit of a taupey brown undertone, and I love the way it went with the eyes. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, join my A-team, and also check out my other social media platforms down below. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. We'll be right back.